Next year is not only a presidential election year, it's also time once more to conduct the US Census. Now, this is a massive undertaking that requires a lot of people to complete. And joining us this morning is Philip Lutz, the Deputy Regional Director for the US Census Bureau, to let us know how you can possibly help. Thank you so much. This is a huge thing. This essentially defines who is in this country.
Not only that, but it also defines how many congresspeople each state has, the voting rights of each person. And remember, we conduct a census in order to make sure that we each have an equal voice in our governance when everyone counts.
Yeah, make sure the congressmen are allocated to the appropriate places based on the number of people who are there.
Our goal is to count everyone once, and count them in the right location.
Now, you need a lot of manpower to help you with that, right?
We need over 2 million applicants for our temporary jobs nationwide. We're going to need more than 20,000 applicants just here in the Cincinnati metropolitan area. The jobs are very flexible. People can put in the hours that they're available, and we'll hire them, and they'll work their own neighborhoods.
Essentially, what would they have to do?
They have to apply online, going to 2020census.gov/jobs, and pretty much we don't really need people who have skills or special skills. So people that might not have a work history, this is a perfect entry job. People who are part-time on other jobs can work a gig job with us.
Yeah. What about salary ranges?
Salary range depends on where you live, because you're based out of your home and you work your own counties and neighborhoods. So salary ranges for some of the folks in this area go from like $17 an hour up to, in Hamilton County, field workers will be up to $23.50 an hour.
Okay, for those of us who are going to fill out the census, who are going to be part of it, I understand that part of it can be done online this year, or how exactly will that work?
So Census Day is April 1st. That's kind of our reference day of who's living in your house on that day. You'll have 3 different ways of responding, either going online, filling out a form and sending it in like we've always done, or even just making a toll-free phone call.
Yeah, I understand that it may be a little different for those of us who have filled out census forms in the past. It's going to be different this time, right?
The options of making it a lot easier to respond is a welcome relief, yes.
Now, for the people who are actually going to work with in their neighborhoods in order to help people fill out census forms and that sort of thing, will they have ID with them and that sort of thing, so you know who's knocking on your door? That
is correct. These are federal jobs, and that's one of the reasons, even though most of the jobs will not start until next year, we need to get people in the application process now, because it is a federal job. You do have to go through a background check in order to be hired.
Okay, this is a big undertaking. It's going to require a lot of people. We're going to try to get word out to as many people as possible who may be looking for that kind of work. And we'll have a link to the 2020 Census Recruitment Campaign on our website at local12.com. Just click on the Get It Now links under the News tab. And Mr. Lutz, thank you so much for coming in.
Thank you, John.